Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing alright. Um, again, I took a risk and I decided to subscribe to JoyZ channel. Honestly, because I felt, I saw one of her videos popped up in my little YouTube fucking, I think on the right there where videos pop up, and, she was crying in it, and I felt bad, and so I thought I'd just go ahead and subscribe and see what happens. Again, as I've said many a times, I'm about 99% sure she changes her mind all the time, and I've also become mixed up by things. When knowing exactly what's going on has not always been easy. But I've made, several videos, asking anybody to just let me know, like, if she wants me to continue not, checking out her channel. And nobody has told me to stay away. And she's made several videos in regards to things that I've just literally made videos about. So in my mind, that's a connection that she is watching my videos. I mean, the 12-hour stream she did, the title of it came from my video. I mean, I'm about 99% sure of that. I said spoiler alert in my video, and then she makes a fucking stream using spoiler alert as the title. And she's like never done that before. So, and then she makes a stream talking about how like I haven't even been paying attention. Like, it's just like, okay, whatever. But, I mean, that's minor stuff compared to some of the more dire things she talked about. Like, again, wanting to wanting to kill me, or make me not walk, or seriously hurt me. So and if I'm gonna listen to my intuition and be completely honest with you guys, it feels like she was mad because I talked about how there are multiple people in Georgia whom I know about, wouldn't mind working with. As I said it, I was aware of the fact that that was probably going to upset her. But you know what? The reasons I say these things are just as I said them, because there are. Nature Boy's in Atlanta, I'm pretty sure. Casey Bud, yes, is in Atlanta, Georgia too, and I'd like to work, I'm sorry, I have a way of imagining things that I just know what has to happen for humanity to get over what we're in right now. And it does require us working together. So all the people in the spiritual communities, we're either going to learn to work together or we're going to fucking fall apart. It is what it is. So Casey Bud is a part of it. Nature Boy is a part of it. There's another gentleman, David Knoll, who does a stream on YouTube. He's in Georgia too. I'd love to network with him. Joshua is in Louisiana. He knows a lot of people in Louisiana. And hemp is legal in Georgia too. 13 is also not far away in Florida. So there's a lot of reasons why it has the potential to be a really good area. And then she's there. So, and from what I looked at, land like next to a river with 1.8 acres for a place like that for $169,000 really isn't that much. And since she decided to speak on the house that I live in, this is not my house. This is my parents' house. They chose to live here. I was against moving. I was fine with the rental we had just like fucking a mile away. But they wanted to live here. So this is what we got. When you live inside of a major city, the price goes way up. Another reason why I don't like living here. You pay more to live in a worse environment, in my opinion. But it is what it is. That's why I'm trying to get out. So, back to Joy's stream, and then, I've also asked specific questions that anybody could help me out with, like saying, like, well, who's she referring to when she's talking about a husband? And then there's even the video I have when she called herself Miss Uhtred, and she's referred to me several times as this character from the Last Kingdom. So what the hell is a guy supposed to think? And you know what? It's okay if you change your mind, but at least be honest with the fact that there was a time when you did have interest in me, or that you've changed your mind and gone back and forth many times. That's what I think the truth is, and I think that's what other people I don't know. Have you guys not seen that? Because there's like literally proof I have that could support that. Now, whether or not she's going to admit to it depends on her willingness to be forthcoming. So, you know, I've said that I think she has troubles with that. So it's hard to, I mean, if she's forthcoming, then she's forthcoming. But if not, like, I know that she's got an issue, so I can't really, it is what it is. But, you know, the amount of anger she had, you know, and then calling me trash, like, it's really interesting position for me, like, to hear those words come at me when, you know, I just spent, you know, 5 hours working on sharing information with the rest of the world on ways that we can literally solve the problems that we're in right now, and make situations like what happened in Kentucky not essentially happen again, or as bad as happen again, as well as solving a whole multitude of other problems. And you know, it's and she's that's trash to her. You know, it's interesting. It's a really interesting dynamic. And then even just their whole concept of like what you do with trash and waste, and like my opinion is there is no waste. There is, you know, everything is used. Everything is transmuted and transferred on to another form based on where it came from. It all has its place and purpose. Everything does. Everything is connected, as she said. So trash has its place. Trash can be recycled. Trash can be used. You know, yeah, you throw it away, but then it's like, okay, well then you just throw it away and get rid of it, but you don't think about where that trash came from. I'm actually coming here with a solution to actually end all that toxic trash. But then she calls me trash. I'm the one who's actually got ideas with the hemp and ways to use the hemp and implement it in this system to clean up the trash. Does she have any of those ideas? But I'm not calling her trash. I'm just trying to get her to see that although I may look like trash, I may not have a very attractive presence or physical appearance, but that's okay. That's not what I'm here to do. I am here to help the earth, humanity, and all of creation and life out with a very simple idea that's all about getting away from money and transmutating these toxic societies into ones that are good for life on all different levels. And, you know, a lot of it isn't, I don't claim to be some enlightened being, man. I've got tons of issues, but I do have the information and the intelligence and the knowledge and the experience on what it takes to do these things. And I have gone on spiritual adventures. I have met a lot of different people. I've talked with a lot of different people. I've been continuing to make videos online and share it with anybody I can for some time now. And I've shared it with a lot of larger YouTube channels as well. So it's common sense stuff. It's all out there for anybody to put together. I've just taken the time to put these pieces together because I love putting pieces together. I've always been like a detective and also a matchmaker, just putting things in alignment. It's what I like to do. So, you know, but I can't sit back and do nothing when I see things like tornadoes and shit rip through towns. And the whole reason why these people are working is for a stupid corporate evil reason in the beginning. And there's a completely better way to build shelters where people cannot even get injured. Instead of working on that or having a government, it's like maybe we should, you know, not allow those type of buildings to be in a tornado alley. Since we know tornadoes are going to go there, it's just asking for more death and destruction.